Beautiful people, the weekend is here. You know, when the weekend pops up and a show up on your screen, it's about to get energetic, entertaining, and the party is about to get started. You're welcome to the chat right here on Channel 1 TV with me, Ekow Koomson. You can find me on all social media platforms at PK_Koomson. Koomson spelled with a double N. Today is going to be a party right here in the Channel 1 on the TV, the whole Ghana, everywhere, the whole world, Africa, everywhere. We are shutting the whole place down. Why? Because I have one of Ghana's finest DJs. He has DJed literally across the world. Recently, he was in Kigali for the Ball Africa event where he was the DJ of the day. And he was actually dropping tunes after tunes across the continent of Africa in the city of Kigali where, you know, NBA was there. Ball Africa was there and he was there as well. I'm talking about AD DJ. We'll be having a good conversation with us. We'll be delving deep into that. And if you're a young DJ out there, we'll be looking at how you can explore such opportunities to go build yourself and become big as well. And then we also have the comedians in-house. We have MJ the comedian and also Lexi the comic. I mean, recently he was in South Africa, and then MJ the comedian also has an event coming up. We are looking at the comedy space, how it's evolving, the good things they are doing, and how they are actually putting Ghana on the map. Because it's not easy to be a Ghanaian comedian and go to South Africa and shut it down in so many event places. That's a good one as well. And then finally, the man who is throwing a spotlight on men in Ghana and Africa and probably the world very soon. I'm talking about Kojo with Emmy Africa. Recently, they launched their 10th anniversary, and then the series of events have been unfolding. We are looking forward to that. They had their fashion night as well, and then they had the car expo. Ghana's very first car expo in Ghana was organized by Kojo Sobo. Yes, he did it first. We'll be talking about that. So I'll have him in studio. The last time we couldn't have him, but now we are glad and happy to have him in studio. Also, I want to say congratulations to Channel 1 TV for turning 7 years. 7 years of impact, 7 years of telling your story and empowering change in our community. So, hey, it's good to have you here. Like I said earlier, my name is Ekow Koomson. You can find me on all social media platforms at PK_Koomson. Koomson spelled with a double N. You can join the conversation on our WhatsApp number 0207 444 7033. And I'll be glad to read a message from you. So drop all your messages and I'll read them right here on their show. But ladies and gentlemen, like I said earlier, the party is about to get started. Ghana's finest DJ, AD DJ, gives us some party tunes to jam to. If you see me dancing, know that AD DJ is on the DJ deck and turning the turntables. Let's enjoy it.
Give me the bang, hustle for the money, work for the money. I see they pray for the money, die for the money. Don't forget to banana. I see they shake your back for the banana. They rise up the man, them banana. Buy one, get one free for the anana. Oh, I. Hey, Binny man, we are the girl, them sugar. Same time, and the girl, them banana. We are the girl, them sugar. Same time, and the girl, them banana. We are the girl, them sugar. Every girl say me hot like the Sahara. And this pretty girl named Tamara. Give me the things from me school like a baller. She feel like a virgin Madonna. Juice busting at your belly, you know their mama. Being him and me have the girls and banana. Me, now go on no manaba. Say you a caddy, say you have to go a clubada. Girl run the fireman, come a jamada. Girl travel from Africa to Canada. So me drop in me share like a baba. Hey, Beanie man, we are the girl them sugar. Same time and the girl them banana. We are the girl them sugar. Same time and the girl them banana. We are the girl them sugar.
nobody understands. Mama shako, 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 while I did for you. I get my stuff for my head, and nobody understands. Mama shako, 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 while I did for you. Let me know if I embarrass you with my money. Girl, let's fly out to Paris. Let me know if I embarrass you with my money. Girl, let's fly out to Paris. Fly out to Paris, cruise Lamborghini Ferraris. In your tsunami, I want to swim with my baby. I get the money, find my demons on daily. Mama believe me, so I don't need it, no. Say them no see. We take off and then go trips. Jerry, what talk and do. Me see them no see. We take off and then go trips. Jerry, what talk and do. I am a tough for my head. Mama shako, 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 shako. I am a tough for my head. Mama shako, 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 shako.
One man side to side. Aye. If he we mali twa. If he we mali twa na mani. Chela mina wenu kalanga.
Yo, Eddie DJ.
One man side to side. If he we mali twa. Chela mina wenu kalanga. Minangzok chela gaiwa. One man side to side. If he we mali twa. Chela mina wenu kalanga. Mango, kalama sweetie. Kichi mistake, tama drumstick. Isana nga choose a chomi. Mango, kalama sweetie. Kichi mistake, tama drumstick. Isana nga choose a chomi. Nigga sick cool, seganine. Nigga sick che, seganine. Nigga sick cool, seganine. Nigga sick che, seganine. Nigga sick cool, seganine. Nigga sick che, seganine. Nigga sick cool, seganine. Nigga sick che, seganine.
Where did you got it? Backside like a Bugatti. Presidential on my wrist, no worry. Bad guy, I got the money. On the low like cash call me. What I body? Backside, you better buy me. Put it down, you can't tell me. Fresh out, you never see me. Anywhere, kind of season. Come on, go, where that?
How low can you go? How low can you go? She make a change the tempo. I'm a bad boy like boy Alinko. How low can you go? How low can you go? She make a change the tempo. I'm a bad boy like boy Alinko.
It's kinda like somebody. Leave a man like I'm like this. Shorty, they show me magic. Never seen a girl with they move like this. Never seen a girl with they move like this.
Yo, Eddie DJ.
Anytime turning around, I just want to see your back throw it. The way you dey move, I know fit to decompose it. Boss, my dragon. Make I give you fire, no stop. You hold me like you said, John. That's the way you did off me all night long. I know you do. Now my talent to share your mind. Then go here next door and every door. Now my talent to. Then go here next door. This kind of physique you get today make me grow it. One mommy to me tonight, give you standing ovation. Cut into pieces like say pieces of yeah. One mommy to me tonight, give you stuck on your yes.
I'm a G me came and I'm a dantem. Some of baby fee now wash me ni dampem. But the same shed I am a hose me beda. So go bush ya me and I make a cancer. O see baby are you okay? Me say I'm a me who. When my dream born and kwa ba me tilimu. So for one hour mama dream when you na ya bataza. Then so I'm pardon me with you dim when me nyametiase. Suje, Danny Wichin and Mammy Pussy. Yame de Bayon will be tuche. Or if a man on a me who said me would be a dinse. Segubo me tea, Mamma Town Fonte. Riding me here and I'm a son Sante. Would they make a Atopana Menfante? And I dream, my family team and take what else.
I'm a talent to show your mind. Then go here next door and every door. I'm a talent to.
Yo, Eddie DJ.
Excellent, 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 excellent. You go put me for emergency. Shorty, excellent, 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 excellent. You go put me for emergency.
Let the beat go. 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 Hey, oh na no, oh na no, oh na no, oh na no. Me got you now, oh na no, oh na no, oh na no. Me show it in the cheek, oh na no. On the brand, let me go, oh na no. Me show it in the cheek, oh na no. On the brand, let me go, oh na no. Me show it in the cheek. Other brand, let me go down. Me show you go down. Other brand, let me go down.
Oh my baby, your love is foreign. Give me loving, no good on you. You see your body carry something I never understand. I must confess, your body very offensive. It dey scatter my defense, yo. I must confess, your body not my objective. It dey giving me problems, yeah. My darling, would you fly with me international? You go there with me for flight. Honey, would you stay with me? As I know no man, you go there with me for life. Honey, because it baby, my she dey do me magic. Girl, your body na ekelebi. My head is slow like traffic. This your body, oh, it dey high like mommy, oh. Oh my lady, oh.
My G cool down, don't stop. Time they cool down, don't stop. Plenty enemies don't talk. Silence, money, don't shout.
Yo, Eddie DJ.
Maxiliama, how are you? My G cool down, don't stop. Time they cool down, don't stop. Plenty enemies don't talk. Silence, money, don't shout. Very soon you go pop champagne and hey, badam, oh. Maxiliama, how are you? Very soon you go pop champagne and hey, badam, oh. Maxiliama, how are you? Heaven's gonna wanna ride it. Heaven's gonna wanna ride now. Heaven's gonna wanna ride it. How are you? Heaven's gonna wanna ride it. Heaven's gonna wanna ride it. Heaven's gonna wanna ride it.
Nakasungala jano de waste time, oh na. We are on fire, bazooka, oh na. Mr. Money no de waste time. Mr. Money want to ease your mind. Say baby don't find no day to shine, unaka. Show why me. Mr. Money no de waste time. Mr. Money want to ease your mind. Hello, you carry back a lot of filo. Mama jaka phone no go dey ghost you. Let me go with them kilo. Kumatingaza, Shina Sayon Falapa, Akata from Osapa, Ulala, Nishilu Japa, Omaja Bota, Migapa, I don't like nonsense, we are Kubota, I don't like nonsense, we are Kubota, Nishilu Japa, Omaja Bota, Migapa, I don't like nonsense, we are Kubota, I don't like nonsense, we are Kubota. Sunga la ja sunga la ja sunga ulu sunga sunga la ja sunga ulu sunga
When the stars come out, Ghana Weekend turns up the lights. From the hottest red carpet moments to the wildest after parties. And for all your celebrations, anniversaries and unforgettable moments, if it's happening, we're there. First, fast and fabulously. Your front row pass to Ghana's A-list lifestyle is just a click or a channel away. GhanaWeekend.com and Ghana Weekend TV, where fame meets the fans. Promote your next big event with us, because when you party with the stars, the whole nation of Black Stars should know. Visit GhanaWeekend.com, watch and subscribe to Ghana Weekend TV on YouTube. Stay connected with us across all platforms. Follow us on Instagram with the handle at GhanaWeekend.com, on X at Ghana Weekend, on TikTok, Ghana Weekend, and on Facebook at Ghana Weekend. Join the Ghana Weekend family today. Ghana Weekend, all access, all glam, all yours.
This Sunday on The Upside Down Show, sit with us as we get to understand dyslexia. Our guest, Rosalind Abigail Trednati, is a person living with the condition. She recounts the most embarrassing and unforgettable moments in her life and how she was misunderstood and chastised.
My cousins came over and they brought these storybooks, beautiful ones. One time they called me and said, "Can you read a page?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure, give me the book." And I picked it. I stared at it like this. I stared and stared and stared. I can't identify.
What were you seeing?
I was just seeing the book, like the writings, but I can't identify the words.
Not forgetting some soothing tunes from Ablon Unique.
Oh, mon amour, ouais, j'aime bien tout ce qu'on fait, surtout sous les draps. Petit, c'est temporaire, je préviens que ça dure, ouais. Petit.
Stay tuned with Freme Dunyame and Nana Tufo Boateng this Sunday at 7 p.m. prompt, only on Channel 1 TV.
You're welcome back to the chat right here on Channel 1 TV with me, Ekow Koomson. You can find me on all social media platforms at PK_Koomson. Koomson spelled with a double N. And when I say all social media platforms, I mean Instagram, X, everywhere. PK_Koomson, Koomson spelled with a double N. But it's good that you are here with us because I have the man himself, AD DJ, with me here, and we are going to have an interesting conversation. How are you doing?
All good, my G. How you doing?
I am doing good. I mean, it's good to see you every time. We have something in common, which is we like to go to Kenya a lot.
East Africa.
Nairobi. What was the last time you were
there? 4 weeks ago. I was there from 25th May to 2nd June.
Oh, like Nairobi?
Yes.
Wow. What took you there?
So in between the BAL, in between the Kigali and Pretoria, I had a 1 week break and I didn't want to come back to Ghana. So I was like, I'm just home.
Yeah, let me just pass by. Then I decided to South Africa.
Quick.
Oh, good. But, I mean, tell us all about the BL, because I was super excited to hear that you were on the BL. I was referencing Kigali. But when we went to the break, you were giving me some things that actually, you see, because a lot of people do not know that aspect of the BL. Yeah. I think the Kigali one was like the loudest.
Because of Visit Rwanda.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And Kigali, they really hold the BL in high esteem. They invest a lot into it. It's a time where a lot of things happen in Kigali. So I'm not surprised you heard about that one most.
All right, but tell us all about the BL. So what's this whole BL thing about?
BL is Basketball Africa League. It's the Africa version of the NBA, literally. It's a collaboration between FIBA and NBA for Africa, right? So it's basically doing everything that they do in NBA, but in Africa. But this time around, it's in countries. So Nigeria was there, Rwanda was there, They play the qualifiers actually.
Yeah.
To pick the
I saw it. Nairobi Thunders.
Yeah, Nairobi Thunders.
Yeah,
so
those are my people.
They won one game one time, and
Yeah.
I was DJing, so I had to go hard in for them, like play all the Nairobi jams.
Yeah.
And they had the fans in there. It was in Rwanda also, so it was very great.
That's good.
But
That's
yeah,
nice.
So there are 3 conferences, 4 teams per conference. So there was Morocco, which is the Kalahari Conference. The Sahara Conference was in Senegal, and now conference was in Rwanda. Now, out of these 3 conferences, they will pick 8 to qualify for the finals.
Oh.
So the finals will happened in South Africa.
Oh.
Yes.
So you've been to Morocco?
Yeah, so it was Morocco, Senegal, Kigali. It's literally like this.
Oh, okay. So you
So
from the
Morocco,
top, you come to Senegal, you go to Kigali, then you
and
descend to the
South
south.
Africa, yes.
Oh, and you've been to literally all these places.
Yeah, as part of making it more African, they are moving towards using more talents from the continent. So as part of that, they picked they said no, they need to use like local DJs, like African DJs in there. So fortunately, I was picked. One of 2 DJs. The other DJ is called DJ Dollar. He's from Senegal.
Okay.
So, and it's mainly like a francophone and an anglophone DJ.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Because he has a francophone representation and also an anglophone representation, so it's good to have
they picked
that.
the 2 of us. Morocco was training for us. So we had somebody from the NBA come teach us. Like it's basically music coordination. So he taught us music coordination, how to react to whatever situation, how to run through the day. Bro, it's hectic.
But I really want to know. I don't know which should we go. Okay, now can you let us know how you were able to land such a gig? Because this is such a huge gig.
By grace. I'll tell you by grace. You know what? Afrofuture played a very big role in it. Shout out to Afrofuture. So last year, 2024, they had a contract to kind of like provide talent, DJs, dancers, booking the musicians and everything, right? So they chipped me in there to go to South Africa, and I was one of the DJs for the fan zone. So you know, basketball goes hand in hand with entertainment, right? So
100.
there's a fan zone where in between the 2 games for the day, everybody goes to kind of like relax, have fun,
cool off.
and there's a stage where DJs are there, dancers, and they play. So I did that one, and I was noticed by the in-arena head, right? And she came to Ghana in December. She saw how back-to-back my gigs were. And you see, the nature of the job is very intense. So it needs somebody who is used to it and who is like not very relaxed to travel around.
Yeah.
Because they are literally bouncing you from one city to
yeah,
another, to another. So she came in December, and I think I was really like cool with her. We're chilling. I'll tell her, yo, this is my itinerary for the day. She'll come with me. She was being hosted by Afrofuture also.
Oh, okay.
So like I was doing my bit, everybody was doing their bit. And I think towards the end, one time, I think I was picking up from the airport or taking her to the airport, something like that about the airport. Then she was like, send me your main email. I'm like,
What's going on here?
Yeah, what's this for? Then I sent it to her. Then next thing I saw an email saying that I should come DJ. Like they're trying to book me to DJ for the season lunch in Kenya. And I think she heard about my back-to-back story about Kenya. So she said, yeah, cool. So they booked me for that. And when I got there, I was told by Afrofuture also that I'm selected for the DJs to do the whole season. So yeah, basically that's
really good. I mean, which means you must take your craft really seriously, because if you were sleeping on your job, who's watching?
Because December, I was just doing my gigs. So like she wake up and text me like, AD, how many gigs do you have today? I'm like 6. It's like, oh, 6. Okay, send me the rundown. Where are we going? And she literally follow me. And I'm like, this is, because I knew her before. This is somebody very big, and like she's just
following you all over the place.
Around.
That's
but
really good.
Apparently she was actually
monitoring you and testing you and making sure are you serious with your craft and everything. But now tell me about like the experience. You know, it's how different is DJing such an event from DJ, let's say, a concert or a party?
So it's more of, so it's 2 things. It's 70% music coordination and 30% DJing, the regular DJing we know. So let me tell you something. During the game, a regular game, first quarter, first time out is where they highlight the DJ. So first quarter, first time out, they'll say it's called the DJ break. So now we are in ears. You hear, okay, it's time out now. ADDJ on all boards. So it means they blast my name across every screen in the arena. Then the MC comes to my booth and says, yo, so we've got ADDJ, he's from Ghana, blah, blah, blah. And yeah, he's about to give us some jams. And that's the only time I am DJing. And it's like 45 seconds.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, because the whole time out is like 1 minute, 20 seconons.
And they will do all
so doing the
this.
ADDJ on all boards. By the time the MC is about to introduce it, sometimes I have 15 seconds left. I literally play the song, about to transition. It's like, okay, we're back in game. Then everything has to go off.
In 45 seconds, how many songs are you able to play?
0. You can't even mix. So, from Rabat, I was adapting slowly. But when we got to like Kigali, I understood it. So now I pre-make my mix in my head, and I'm waiting for it. So I know first quarter, first time out, they are coming to me. So, bro, immediately they are there. I'm already playing like the instrumental, and I think my experience on radio also helped me with the coordination, because immediately there's something on court that they need to stop play. You have to kind of like bring in a music bed for the host to speak on it. There are two hosts. There's one in the audience and there's one by the table. So he will normally speak and give it to the guy in the audience for the entertainment stuff. So I got used to it. The experience was really great. My past experience really kicked in. It helped me, and like it was nothing short of amazing. Bro.
Wow. Now I know in game is going to be like 45 seconds or maximum a minute, right?
1 minute for everything, bro.
For everything. Now halftime.
Yes.
How was it?
So halftime is when they do performances.
Okay.
So when the game is not a big game, they will do like some dances. They'll give them 5 minutes to come perform, 5 to 7 minutes to perform, right? So like maybe if they do it in Ghana, DWP or any of the big dance groups, they will get a chance to come and like perform. Second game, if it's big, especially when we're doing the conferences like the
cities?
The cities. If they made sure the city had a team playing.
Okay, the whole city.
Yes, the whole city. So if like Morocco is playing, I've forgotten their name, Fous de Rabat. If Fous de Rabat is playing, it's a big game, so like people will come. So when there's a lot of people, you get performance, like a big performance. Can Promise actually performed.
Yeah, in Kigali.
In Kigali,
I saw it.
For the first game actually.
Oh.
It was a big one.
Wow.
And Kigali, they all had good attendance. Senegal was the biggest arena, but South Africa was the best vibe.
Oh,
yes.
Tell me about the South African vibe. Is it about piano? Is it that the people understood the music you were playing? Where the people responding more?
So South Africa is known for entertainment, right? So now, like even the cheerleaders were getting fans. Like when they say, let's welcome the Guinea cheerleaders, then everybody's like, yo, because like they're about to throw in some crazy 1 minute dance that's gonna blow your mind, you get me? And in South Africa, I think we got fireworks, smoke, machine, the haze. It made the atmosphere very good. If you watch my IG, there's something we did. It's called the flashlight mode. So, third quarter, if it's a tense game, they black out everything. They put every light off in the arena. Like they go time out, and the next 15 seconds, the whole lights goes off, everything goes off. Then the MC now comes to say. So then I'm queued to play a song. It's called flashlight mode, and in the song it says, take your phones out, put your flashlight on, and wave from left to right. Bro, now we'll go left, right, the pace picks up, then it builds momentum, then, bro, the jump drops, bro, it's crazy.
How much appreciation did we get for Ghanaian songs that you dropped on the night?
So the new You Go Kill Me, Sarkodie, very well. In South Africa, Dope Nation has a remix with an artist that performed on the second game. So the new Zomizor also.
Oh, okay.
Can Promise songs also. The new, in Kigali, the new Magnum.
Yeah, yes,
my
baby.
Bro, my baby.
My baby,
if you drop it in the arena, everybody's vibing to it, bro.
Wow.
So yeah, there are certain songs that got there. Sugarcane also got good response. And I think plugging also from my end made sense because now, not for the arena, but the staff alone for the BL is like between 150 and 200. And these are the same people they are bouncing around, right? So me playing certain Ghanaian songs, even my own songs, it got to a point where, like I'll hear on comms, like, oh yeah, that's AD song playing, like me giving it to them, me putting them on the game, you get me? So yeah, we did certain songs. I pushed Lomo Lomo, I pushed certain songs in there, and they knew about it.
Now, let's come home. How critical is entertainment and sports? Because you have been in the mix of it. You've seen how sports has pushed our songs out there. How critical is this in our own games? Let's say, I don't want to say the Ghana Premier League, but yeah, I'll say the Ghana Premier League.
So I had a conversation not long ago, and to my surprise, there's actually a basketball league in here happening, right? And I think
I'm sure you were surprised when you found out.
Yes. So now my thing is, I told the guy that I need to come see the game and see how best we can incorporate entertainment into it, because bro, we're selling tickets not only because of the game, but the entertainment that BL is known for.
Yeah.
Do you get me? They knew there's going to be entertainment in there, and it helps sell ticket. You get me? 20%, obviously, or more people just came for the entertainment
bit of it.
You know, in South Africa, we didn't have a South African team in the top 8, right? But the stadium was still full. Like the arena was still full. Why?
Because of the entertainment bit of it.
Aside the small groups of people coming from these other nationalities, people from SA just came also because they knew that their songs and their culture will be represented in the entertainment. So, like I said, I need to go see the game and see how maybe I or an agency or whatever can incorporate entertainment into it. Because basketball, trust me, whatever sports it is, has entertainment in there. But basketball is major. Like it goes hand in hand, bro.
Anyway, when is your next gig? If we talk about this, we can talk about it later in Tasha. But when is your next gig? Where can people catch you? Where can people hang out with you to know, to enjoy the vibes you give?
So summer is hitting. I think I have Zanzibar with Culture Beat Jam. Yeah. After that, I probably might be touring Europe for summer.
Wow.
But yeah.
Wow. Thank you very much, ADDJ. Anything you want to tell the people before we go?
Yeah, I would say, per my experience with the BL, I had no idea. Even when I did it in 2024, I didn't have the knowledge I have now. So I feel like I'm preaching exploring. People should actually explore. It's on YouTube, actually, the BL. You can find all the games, see how it's been done. Sometimes they show like the halftime and the in-game entertainment and everything. They show everything. I think we should learn it and find a way to incorporate it in what we are doing because it's really bigging out there, bro.
Wow.
It's really bigging out there.
Thank you very much. ADDJ, my guy, my homie. Yeah, right out there, Charlie. My guy. Yeah. I can say I have an international DJ friend.
Yeah, where they go?
It'll be so, Charlie. We'll go for a quick break. When we return, I have the two comedians here to have a conversation with them, and also Kojo Sobo will be here with us to talk about Emmy Africa. But the commercial break we are going for, or the break we are going for, is not a commercial, but it's a music break because we have the small boy wonder. You know the small boy wonder I'm talking about? Kojo Black.
Very small boy.
Bad guy.
Bad guy.
Small boy wonder. Anyway, the remix for Excellent is out. Make sure you go listen to it. It has Joe Boy on there. It has Kim Promise on there. And it has Kelvin Boy as well. So go enjoy it. But when composers were in Ghana, they actually did something with Kojo Black. And I have it for you right here on the chat. Enjoy it.
Don't tell me could you no cry, cause even she so swept. Been through shit, I swear. For my next life, I did pray, make I no stress. Whoa, murder man. I put my blood and sweat on this beat. For my life, me I know the retreat. And the music full of my heartbeats. And if I no go, and nobody go there for my mallet. Who could they pay for the house? It's not my own concern. And the track when I give for Soko. Now they loco. Shukura boys know they care for. sweat on you. You know my one to shatter. When I drop, I do everywhere gon' scatter. In my own space, I know this is the matter. Police ship me and the boys come gather. For the new school, if you live with their father, you are gonna to mess up, no. See, if it me be their baba, see, if it me be their father, if it me be their father, if it me be their father, ruling. No, girl. Sexy lady. Show my back. Fly boy, avion. Back girl, they for my own way. Not any for you. Only cool what I know you do. So if you do one for my living room, strike on for the middle, I'm available. Wait, want me to be it what they no my daddy you go take. Talk cause I know they repeat it. She give me all her body, but she don't give me anybody. I won't buy a copy, when I'm the side, waiting to be make her they behind you. Boko momly am yo. Energy they rise yo. See waiting they behind you. Make her they behind you. Boko momly am yo. Energy they rise.
Braka, I want me say straight to the point, girl. I want you every day. Cuddles ain't enough. I need to live under your skin, girl. From across the rock, I want give you picking. She a whole meal and I can't wait to dig in. Where do I begin? Girl, your love it make a mute man sing. Scream all night, even the day might, yeah. I know you want me, I'm not blind, my dear, yeah. 9 p.m., pull up to the crib. 10 p.m., watch a movie and chill. Midnight on the sofa going crazy. Steady pressure got your body in a frenzy. This is an SOS. Baby, you know that you're killing me. Oh yes, take all of me.
Like no way it's I'm in love, get the water. No matter the you go take. Talk cause I know they repeat it. She give me all her body, but she don't give me anybody. I won't buy a copy, when I'm here standing. Waiting there behind you, make her they behind you. Come on, I'm you. Energy they rise. See waiting there behind you. Make her they behind you, girl. Come on, I'm you. Energy they rise.
Yeah, there you have Kojo Black with the composers. I mean, we're talking about him in studio, but ladies and gentlemen, I have one guy for you who, I think right now he will tell us Nyamima Yochina, but we missed Nyamima Yochina. Yeah, if you know Nyamima Yochina, I'm talking about MJ, the comedian. How are you doing?
I'm good, my brother. How are you doing too?
I am doing good.
You're always looking strong.
Yeah, fit.
And okay.
But Nyamima Yochina.
You see, now that Nyamima Yochina, I got to a point when someone says Nyamima Yochina to me. Now I ask him, is it my own Nyamima Yochina or the normal Nyamima Yochina?
They become worried.
So my own, that one will be suspicious.
Yeah.
But the normal one is normal.
Normal, that you don't care. Yeah. So now you want to inquire to understand.
So I want to know, are you saying Nyamima Yochina on the normal note?
Or
you are saying it on the C major?
Oh my God, MJ the comedian.
My brother.
It's good to have you here.
Thank you so much.
Because I don't want to say I discovered you because I was the one that discovered you. I mean. But I got in touch with you on social media with skits and everything.
Yeah.
And then one time I saw you on stage, you were doing stand-up.
Yeah.
Did you always have stand-up, or the skits got you to now say, oh, let me explore stand-up to know how that works? How did it work for you? Because I'm sure you started with skits and then you ended up there, or you always had stand-up, but the skits was what blew you out there. How did it work?
Well, this is going to be a very interesting one. So the main idea was to be an actor. I didn't even dream of becoming a comic actor.
You just wanted to be an actor?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a dream. But I got to a point where I was pushing, and one of my teachers had called me to ask, are you very sure of what you are doing? Look into the mirror. Look at yourself. Look at the people you were looking up to. The Majid, the John Dumelo. Look at them. Are you a fine boy? Can you play those fine boy roles?
Serious?
But you can look at the Jaku and the rest. Don't you think you can play those roles better? It was a funny moment.
A funny moment, but it was telling you something serious.
Yes, so I was like, okay. And I had that funny character in me already, right? So I took that side serious. And as at that time also, I was into some acting school at KWAT Academy of Performing Arts. And when I was doing that acting thing, I was given that traces of a comic actor. So it was also pushing me into that comic level, right? So it got to a point we had to do a show and he needed a stand-up comedian. And all my colleagues were pointing fingers at me to do it.
Did you take offense for it?
No, because I was the one who was making the class very lively.
I mean, exciting.
So when they were pointing me, I was like, okay. So I quickly, I was watching David Oscar, DKB, Foster Romanos, and the likes, those times. So, and I had watched this from Clemento Suarez. They had a stage play and things. So usually I would go and memorize
their lines
and then come say it to the class and they will laugh. So when they needed a stand-up comedian, some of the lines I started delivering when I was given the opportunity. And it was not only my colleagues, it was with other audience. They enjoyed it. I was like, killer. I'm a killer, sir. But when I took it serious, I realized, no, there was more work to it than hijacking people's content and then saying it to audience who are new to probably that joke, right? So as time went on and I was taking it serious, I got in touch with the legends, the big guys in the game, and here we are today.
Wow. Now, earlier you were saying you were watching Clemento Suarez, you were watching
the DKB, the
Star Romanos, all of that. How does it feel now that you get to share the same stage with them? People you were watching before, but now you're sharing the same stage with them.
The feeling is it's unmatched. I mean, to even say you'll be there and then you have a call from DKB, like, regardless that now we are all on the stage doing the same job and then people recognize what we're doing. I mean, they are pace setters. They've done so much work for some of us, and I don't take it for granted. I mean, they've done so much for the industry. So if today I'm also gaining recognition, I'm enjoying from that, I should be able to give them that respect, and I appreciate it. I love the moment of me being on stage with them, having my own stand-up comedy show, and then I invite them and they embrace the show, coming for it and stuff. Charlie, it's a dream come true. It's a dream come true. I mean,
how was the feeling when you organized your very first stand-up comedy show?
Bro.
Like say, okay, MJ the comedian, I'm organizing my own show, and this is it. How was the feeling? I want you to run me through the emotions from when you conceived it to the day of the event. When you said you were going to show up, and then when you mounted stage and you saw the audience.
You are taking me through some serious moments right now.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, so as I had started, I was doing it, like up and coming, I was doing it and I was going here and there, have a show, call me, I'll come and kill it, do this, I'll do it, I was killing it, I was doing it. But you know, just like musicians, for you to solidify your presence, you need to be dropping albums and things, you get me? And as a stand-up comedian, what our album is dropping a comedy special. So it got
Your album is dropping a comedy special?
Yeah.
That's how you see it?
Yeah.
Wow.
So the number of comedy specials you drop shows the number of albums you have.
dropped. Wow.
Yes. So that's for us stand-up comedians. So got to a point where my fans and the audience needed me, because mostly when they come, they enjoy me for, say, 20 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 15 minutes. They needed me to have my own special where they can enjoy me for at least an hour or above. You get me? So when the idea came up, I think I discussed it with some of the industry, black industry employees. I had to discuss it with some of them. They were like, no, come on, you can do it because you have this content, you can do it, and you can do that. Then we agreed on it. Big shouts to Foster Romanos, DKB. I mean, they did a very good job. And they helped me out. And to that time, let me see, David Oscar and Co. Yeah, they also helped. And it was time for me to do it. I mean, it was time for me to do it. And I just wanted to share my personal experience. So my first comedy special was My Missing Tooth. My Missing Tooth, yes.
You've gone to fix it?
Yeah, I have fixed it. Just like Stone has done it.
I will follow you there. I will follow you.
Can we continue?
Let's continue. All right.
Oh, small is Sunday. Oh, I was Sunday.
Oh, that. You small Sunday.
I mean, it gets to a point where, because personally, reason I had that missing tooth was due to an accident. Accident, right? That was not me. That was not how I was born. It was through an incident that got me there. So if I have the means to do it, why not? So Ellen White, big shouts to you. Ellen White was one of my followers who really enjoyed what I do. And when I placed it out there, I wanted to fix it. She came out for me.
Oh, okay. So now let's talk about My Missing Tooth, your very first show.
My Missing Tooth was just about me telling stories about how I lost my tooth and what I intend doing afterwards and other stories.
Now, the point is this, right? The moment when you lost your tooth was a very serious moment.
Yeah.
Because you're saying it was an accident that got you there.
Yeah.
How then do you make a joke out of something that's that serious?
Every joke is a very serious moment. Tragic. Comedy is about tragedy, right? And people would love to laugh at tragedy which they are not related to. So always when the joke is not about you, you find it funny. But when the joke is about you, you find it, sometimes people take so much offense with you doing jokes about them. I mean, it's a joke. You need to understand that it's a joke.
But you've made a very profound point.
Yeah.
When the joke is not about them, it's funny. But once it's about them, then they are like, okay.
So you see some political jokes are being made online from some of my colleagues. And they will talk about the MPP. When they talk about the MPP, the NDC is happy. When they talk about the NDC, the MPPs. I mean, it's a joke.
Yeah.
So, and that's how it's supposed to be like. But I understand we are a society, a community growing to understand stand-up comedy. And we appreciate the growth. We are not in a rush to probably get to where, let's say, the Europeans are, the Americans are, and things. We are growing. We'll get to that point where we can even stand in front of the president and tell him some of the things he's doing comically, and he will take it as a joke. So that's it. I mean, per se, for My Missing Tooth, I was just talking about myself. And people found, like, the accident I got, there's always a joke in everything. That's what I say. There's always a joke in everything. And if it's not your job, you will not be able to dish the humor out of it.
Good, sure.
Reason is our job. It's something professional. Not just anyone can do it. I say this almost all the time, that comedy is not for fools. You can be as funny as you can, but having a mic standing in front of thousands of people, a number of people cracking them up over and over again.
Yeah.
You might do it the first time, try it again and see. And you see, you get to a point where you crack a joke, it's not going, you will not have a very good day. How do you pick yourself up? To go? It's just like musicians, just like footballers. But if you're a professional, you know that we have that moments that you would slide a bit and you have to just get up. So comedy is for intelligent people.
Nice. Now let's talk about the Dashiki Festival. I mean, a comedian, you are now having Dashiki Festival. What brought about this whole idea of Dashiki Festival and why the need to celebrate something called Dashiki? What is Dashiki to start with?
Dashiki is...
is it a fabric?
It's a fabric.
Okay, good.
African print.
Good.
Called Angelina.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So why they need to have it as a festival?
The local name is Angelina. The foreign name is
Dashiki. Nice.
Yeah, so the idea came about in 2014, where as I then I was shooting my content.
Look behind you.
Oh my God. Yeah.
You're able to bring all these people together.
We give thanks to God.
Tell me about it.
So the idea was as of 2014, that time I was doing my content and everything already. So the guy was editing my videos, Mentor. The brother was in the States, right? And he has been watching my content. He was like, come on, bro, I think what you are doing is nice. Let me manage you. But then he gave me a condition. Can you, I know you have a lot of following on social media. Can you bring them off social media so that I can quantify at least the number of people who follow you? So if we have any events, any paid events, we will know at least this is the number of people we should expect. So I was doing this normal walk, free walk for my people. But then, as at that time, Dashiki was really trending, the Angelina dress. And I knew that after the event, we would send videos and pictures to him out there. And I want to sell Ghana, I want to sell Africa to them as well. So why not us embrace that Dashiki at the moment? So if they see us on the, oh, this is so African, this is so nice. So we can bring these diasporans to Ghana. So that's how that idea came. So let's do a Dashiki walk.
Oh.
But funny enough, you know that man pulled out on the last minute when he had to push in cash. So I had to just do with my own, I have to do with my own funding.
Oh, they have money, you're rich.
Oh, from the beginning.
You're rich, you're rich.
Oh, amen.
You're rich.
Amen.
You're
Amen.
rich.
From the beginning. So I had to fund it. After doing the first one, the people enjoy it. I was like, okay, let me try again the same time. I had triple the number of people who came for the first one. I was like, oh, come on, this is something that is going to, not just about the exercising, we would be able to network, meet new people, and if there's the need, we can be able to sell products to people. Just finding a way to stay relevant with these people. So the work had to change into a festival because the people were demanding for more. Demanding for more. So that's how come this year we are not just doing a single day, but a 5-day event.
Wow. When is it starting and when is it ending?
It's starting from 1st of July to 5th of July.
Oh, so next week, Tuesday?
From Tuesday to Saturday.
Wow. And what are like the events that we have lined up? I mean, before we go, let me know the events that we have lined up.
Have you noticed that usually when it rains, Accra per se get flooded?
Yeah.
So 1st July, we are doing a cleanup exercise.
Okay.
Where we just don't want to preach to the people, tell them that, oh, if you do this, if you do a flood will not come. We want to exercise, we want to do it for you to see. So whilst cleaning up, we are preaching to the people, teaching them how to keep our drainage system clean so that when it rains, this place will not get flooded. So 1st of July, we are doing a cleanup exercise from Bola Junction to La Mami.
Okay, second.
And a second, third, fourth, we'll be playing a soccer gala at La Wireless School Park, soccer gala where the first, second, third will be awarded by 1xBet, and also from Verna will be awarding them as well.
Right.
And then the last day, which is the 5th, a Saturday, is the main walk, what the festival is known for. So we'll be walking from the Trade Fair Center through to the Oxford Street, Independence Square, and then back to La Wireless Park, where we have our stage mounted already. Surprise artists are going to be performing, dancing, choreography, and a whole lot of things, activities are going to happen at the end point.
Wow. So anybody and everybody can join?
Everyone.
Do I have to wear dashiki to be here?
You just don't need only dashiki. Represent Africa, anything African, right? If you're Ghana, look Ghana. If you're Fanti, look Fanti. If you're Northern, look Northern. Even if you can't look any of them, just look African. Get some African fabric. Let's represent our culture. It's not always about wearing suit and tie and things, you get me? That day is a free day for you. Come, let's walk. Let's celebrate Africa. Let's celebrate Ghana. Let's enjoy what we have.
Thank you very much, MJ the comedian.
Thank you, my brother.
Where can people follow you on social media? Actually,
On all social media, MJ the comedian. But quick one before I go, I just want to say a big thank you to OneXBet for also holding me down for the past 3 years now. They've been holding me down, pushing, and then to Vena. They are also, like when you are working, you get dehydrated, so you need to drink water and things. And to finish point, Rad Multimedia, and everyone supporting me, Nino Logistic, and a lot. Thank you so much.
Charlie, plenty people supporting him. Make sure you follow him on all social media platforms, MJ the comedian, and make sure you represent on Saturday. But it starts from 1st of July to the 5th. But 5th is when the big festival is happening, so make it a point to be there. Go exercise. Good fit. Be fit and be strong. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll go for a quick short break. When we return, we have Kojo Sobo of Emmy Africa here with me on studio. We'll have a conversation. We'll be right back.
When the stars come out, Ghana Weekend turns up the lights. From the hottest red carpet moments to the wildest after parties. And for all your celebrations, anniversaries, and unforgettable moments, if it's happening, we're there. First, fast, and fabulously. Your front row pass to Ghana's A-list lifestyle is just a click or a channel away. GhanaWeekend.com and Ghana Weekend TV, where fame meets the fans. Promote your next big event with us, because when you party with the stars, the whole nation of black stars should know. Visit GhanaWeekend.com, watch and subscribe to Ghana Weekend TV on YouTube. Stay connected with us across all platforms. Follow us on Instagram with the handle at GhanaWeekend.com, on X at Ghana Weekend, on TikTok, Ghana Weekend, and on Facebook at Ghana Weekend. Join the Ghana Weekend family today. Ghana Weekend, all access, all glam, all yours.
You're welcome back to the chat right here on Channel 1 TV with me, Ekow Koomson. You can find me on all social media platforms at PK_Koomson. Koomson spelled with a double N. Ladies and gentlemen, I have the man himself here, the man awarding men. Yes, I'm talking about Kojo Sobo. He's here with me in studio. How are you doing, Kojo?
Very well, how are you?
I'm doing very, very well. Why the need to award men? Let's start from there.
Why not?
Why?
Why not?
I mean, I don't have any problem with it, but why did you choose to award men?
Right. So the EMY brand started as a Father's Day event. I was very worried that on or around Father's Day, there's nothing happening.
Zero.
And sometimes, if you are not paying attention, Father's Day will just
to pass.
slide and
you wouldn't even know
hear about it. But there was a lot of noise about Father's Day, so I was very. I inquired, and a lot of the answers I got, or the reasons that I got me worried that men are irresponsible, men are often relinquish their duties. It wasn't palatable.
Yeah.
To me. And I was like, okay, are we going to accept the status quo, or we will do something to change it? And fortunately, where I come from, my dad is responsible.
Very, very responsible.
If there's celebration in the house, we celebrate both mom and we celebrate both dad.
Like when there's Mother's Day, you celebrate mom,
yes, and
then Father's Day, you celebrate
And I think that family is made up, the family is the incubator of society, which is made up of the father, the mother, and the child. And so when you take one out,
it loses the essence of family.
Exactly.
Sure.
So we don't need to, even if there are, and of course there are some irresponsible men, but that should not be the status quo. We shouldn't just accept and embrace it. We need to create a platform that will mirror positive role models, so that the bad nuts can look at them and have a change of heart.
Exactly.
The young boys or coming up would also see these people, these positive male role models, and grow to become better. Because a woman needs a good man. The fight for equality, the fight for all the things is because of the fact that some women don't have good men. A man who would have respect for himself and respect for others. If a man has a respect for himself and respect for others, he's going to respect the woman, he's going to treat the woman right, he's going to be a responsible father. That is what the women want. And so there's a lot of platforms that is women empowerment, but I think that there's a deficit in
for men.
We don't have an intentional platform that is looking out for men. So I always say that the warfare of the young boy has been left on autopilot, which is not good. We need to have a platform that is intentional about mirroring positive role models. So we say at EMY that one of our offerings, or one of the things that we do, is to project positive masculinity. And I think that if you object this, then maybe you have another
problem.
You have
a big problem.
Absolutely.
Anyway, but 10 years down the line, when you look at I always love to ask this, like when you conceived the idea, executed the very first one, and you look at it 10 years on, how excited or how proud are you as the main brain behind all of this?
I think that a lot of the time I don't even pause to reflect or to see like
how far
we've come. Because we are always working. Once one thing ends, the next one starts. But I mean, we are proud. We are proud of where we've come. A lot of events or a lot of projects start, and they don't live to like 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
It's a very difficult terrain. So you have to be very strategic. You need to keep reinventing yourself. And I'll say from where we come from, where you came from, and where we are at the moment, it has been tremendous growth. We've made a huge impact, and I'm super proud of myself and the team, because I mean, I knew we were going to do well, but this is just mind blowing.
Wow. Yeah. Now, when it started, did you see it as, oh, okay, I'll give awards, I'll make it an awards event where I'll give awards to people, select people who are doing very well in society, the Emmy Man of the Year, and all of that? Was it the main idea, or along the line you were like, hey, there's something we can actually add to it? And
that was the main idea. We started as an award scheme, and then we branched into other things. So we started with the awards, and it was actually a Father's Day event. And then we realized, along the line, we realized that we're a lot more. So we still celebrate great men. We have complimentary awards for women. But EMY has evolved into something bigger. We are now Evolve, Motivate, and Yield Africa. That's what EMY means. And,
Evolve, Motivate,
and Yield.
Okay.
Africa. And we are all about celebrating and spotlighting African excellence. And also projecting positive masculinity. So projecting positive masculinity is one aspect of some of the things that we do. We have the magazine, we have the Generation Now project, we have the Africa Rising Symposium, we have our travel activations that we do around the world, we have the Expo. So there's so many things that have come out of the brand.
Wow.
Even though we started as just an awards event.
An awards event. And it's very, very beautiful. I think I saw your Generation Now issue for, I think, last year.
Yeah.
And then the most recent
one.
I
even brought a copy.
Yeah.
Before
and I was just
on the break, I'll bring it in.
Anyway, I'll just have to get my floor manager to actually bring it in. But I have one on my desk actually now.
You do? Okay.
I have the issue for last year,
right.
and I have the issue for this year.
Okay.
It's both of them on my desk. And I also have the issue for the awards. The people that were awarded, the awards issue and everything. And I was just like, yo, this is such a beautiful one. And I'm super, super proud of you, super excited about what you're doing and everything. But I think over last week, 2 weeks ago, you've had the fashion event and you've also had the automobile show. Now tell me about these two events. I mean, is it that when you talk about men, you talk about fast cars, so then we have to have the cars in there, but then men and fashion, because most people would think fashion they're manual, but I mean the brain behind all of this.
Yeah, so like I said, EMY has evolved. It's not just about men now. It's evolve, motivate the old Africa. Anything that is here that has to be projected is what we do, and we are projecting African excellence. The positive masculinity is one aspect of what EMY stands for. The events you mentioned are part of the 4-day EMY Africa Expo.
Sure.
So we had the expo started on the 19th of June to the 22nd of June. And apart from the business exhibitions that we had, we also had so many interesting activities. We had the Africa Rising Symposium, which was the opening event.
Yeah.
We had the art and culture exhibition. We had, business masterclass with Vusi Tembekwayo. We had brands that adored their new products at the event. We had the fashion show. We had the automobile show. So apart from the business exhibition that was throughout the 4 days, we had all these beautiful activations ongoing, all in the bid of projecting the beauty of Africa, some of the most beautiful, products and services and experiences that has come out of Africa. So it's not just about awarding people, but also spotlighting some of the products, some of the services.
And actually giving people the platform to project them as well.
And project business as well.
Yeah, some of the things I saw there, I was like, yo, like this is so beautiful. And then also, you had actually one of my favorite acts right now in Ghana, Ara the J, performing on the night. I was super excited to see him on stage and it was very, very beautiful about that. Do people have to apply to be awarded? Or you pick the people you award?
Okay, so we have, we start the process by calling for nominations.
Nominations, okay.
So we open the nomination portal and people can go on and nominate who they think deserves any of the award categories. The description of the awards are clearly explained on our website. So once you go there, you can see the explanation. If you feel that your uncle, your neighbor, or somebody has done incredibly well and deserves to be in any of the categories, you can nominate them. But we also have a faculty and then a secretariat that works year-round to come up with names, do research, come up with names. So the feed from the public through the nominations and what the secretariat has come up with is put together and then presented to the faculty, who then sits on it and review and then come up with the
final list, the award winners. Also
guided by our description.
Okay. But there are lots of people who hold the notion that EMY Awards is for you must either be popular or rich to be able to earn an EMY.
No, there are so many people who have won the award that some people didn't even know about, but got to know about them because they were honored at the EMY Awards. Yeah.
All right. Now, what do you have for us this year? I mean, when is the main event happening and what should people look forward to?
Right. This is our 10th year.
And EMYX.
EMY is 10.
Okay.
And so there are so many activities, events here in Ghana and around the world. As I speak, we are planning on having our event in New York on the 11th of July, and then after we have another event in London on the 19th. So these are travel activations, our global travel activations. So every year we have to do these travel activations. In New York, we are having a symposium with New York University. So if you are in New York and you're listening to us, you can go on our page. The registration portal has been opened. You can go and register. A very limited seats. In London as well, we are having a symposium with London School of Economics.
Okay.
And after that, we have a soiree in New York, in London. So London is 19th, 20th. 19th is the symposium.
19th July.
Yes, July.
Okay.
19th is the symposium, and then 20th is the soiree.
Okay.
Yeah, and then after that, we come to Ghana and prepare for the awards, which is on the 22nd of November.
22nd of November, that's when the main awards will be happening. Yeah. Now, what can people look forward to on the main night? Performance-wise, I mean, you're not going to...
We are not ready yet. I mean, once we're ready, we'll put out all the information. We have so many things happening, so we are focusing on the next event, which is New York and London. Then once we are done, we'll start putting out all the information.
All right.
Yes.
Now, can anybody join the New York trip? And the London trip, is it open for people to join? Maybe I'm in Ghana.
If you can fly to New York and you register.
Oh, so it's not like you are taking us?
No.
Oh, but why are you not taking us?
We have a lot of who are already flying in. So.
Oh, okay. So you already have your numbers.
We have. I mean, if anybody wants to come, I mean, why not? It's
okay. Just that you're not going to give the person any. You're not a traveling tour.
No, we are not at all.
Okay, no. I just want to put that in proper perspective. Before somebody calls you and goes like, oh, but the person will could be you.
We are not a traveling tour.
You are not a traveling tour.
So if you want to go,
and you have your tickets, and you have your visa,
absolutely.
You can fly there and then join whatever is happening and get to enjoy it as well.
Soiree is invitational, but the symposium you can register and come.
All right. We have a few videos about Emmy Africa that I want us to play for people to actually see the good job that you are doing. So, I mean, director, if you have it, just roll it on screen, I mean, with the sound and everything, and I'll be back to wrap it all up, and then we call it a day right here on the chat.
This was... No.
Or you award people across the continent of Africa. Okay. Because I'm seeing here, like you said, because Fred Swanica was awarded.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because most people hold the notion like, oh, you must be popular before you can have an Emmy award.
Because people don't read.
Yeah. Because I've seen people that I'm like, oh, I didn't know this person at all.
Yeah.
But then this person has been awarded as well. So
when people see the glitz and the glamour, they conclude immediately without. No, Ghanaians just take things on the surface.
Yeah, because Erastus Asari, don't call like this. I didn't know him.
Yeah.
I'm seeing him like for the first time, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's nice. Dr. Abdullahi Fadilu Rahman.
Yeah.
I'm also seeing him for the first time. So
it's just that the ones that are popular are the ones that you hear have been honored. But there's so many people. We have about close to about 30 categories. You know what I mean?
Good. But it cuts across, right? Sports, business.
Different categories.
Different categories. Yeah. So, I mean, we'll talk a bit about the categories and then, All right. Good one there. I mean, you saw a few shots there. That was the launch for the event. It's so glamorous.
Yeah.
Ubano addressing your betum. Yeah. But can you tell us a bit about the various categories that we have, or the people that you've awarded in the past, the categories? Because I can see it cuts across.
Yeah.
It's not just like, oh, we are looking at people in business, or we are looking at people in, let's say, entertainment. But then what are some of the categories that you've awarded across board?
So our category, starts from, we have category music, sports, business. Our flagship award is the Man of the Year. We also have complimentary awards for women, which is Woman of the Year and Young Achiever Female. And we have Young Achiever Male. We have
I see something.
There's so many. We have Media Excellence Awards.
Yeah, Great
so
Meets Purpose.
No. So that's this is just the magazine after the event. So
okay.
Things are just created around it.
Oh, okay.
But those are.
But the flagship one, like you said, is Man of the Year.
Yeah, we have about 28 to 30 categories.
Yeah. Wow. Now, what's your relationship with Hollywood? Because a lot of people are now connecting you with Hollywood a lot. Is it that you're able to? You're going to award people there as well?
We have awarded. Boris Kujo has been awarded. I've also honored Stevie Wonder. As well. But I have a lot of friends. I mean, as you grow in the industry, and the quality of work that we do, it would attract some of these people. And so usually when some of these people are in town, you get people wanting you to meet them.
Yeah.
Or maybe they might have heard about the brand, they want to connect. So they connect. But I mean, over the years, we've built great relationships that has led us to some of the big names in Hollywood. It's not I'm acting or doing anything, but it's just the great work that you're doing that would... even the Bible says that your good work would
will present you before kings.
Yeah, absolutely.
And even we have a local adage that says that akwala hunensa hora.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You're a good man.
Yeah.
You're a big man, and you've done really well.
Thank you.
For yourself. But where can people follow Emmy Africa? I mean, on social media, everywhere. If somebody wants to have an inquiry, whatever it is, how can people reach?
So at EMY Africa across all social media platforms. And then you can also visit our website, www.emyafrica.com. All the information out there.
The name is not Emmy.
EMY.
It's EMY.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll be pronouncing it wrong.
But I mean, it's fine. I mean, you can call it Emmy, but it's EMY.
EMY.
Yeah.
So EMY Africa.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Kojo Sobo. And I'm sure on social media people can follow you as Kojo Sobo.
Kojo Sobo, yeah. Kojo_Sobo.
Kojo_Sobo.
Yes.
Thank you very much for making it in
you
studio
for
to have a
having me.
conversation with us. And when did you say the main event is happening again?
November 22nd.
November 22nd.
Yes.
Now, the next one that we have is the London and New York Symposium.
Yes.
That will be happening in July.
July 11th and then 19th, 20th.
Okay, 11th and 19th, 20th. 11th in New York, 19th, 20th in
London.
Yeah. Thank you very much for being in the
Thank you.
studio with me.
Thank you.
I'm super excited. I'm super
Thank you.
grateful.
Thank you for having
being
me.
here. And I'll be waiting for my award. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it for today on The Chat. My name is Ekow Koomson. You can find me on all social media platforms at PK_Koomson. Koomson spelled with a double N. Like you said, their travel activation, what they do across the world, is on 11th and 19th and 20th of July. So make it a point to meet them there. They will take you there, but you can meet them there in London and New York, and you can have a good time as well. I'll see you next week right here on The Chat. I'm out.
Sunday on The Upside Down Show, sit with us as we get to understand dyslexia. Our guest, Rosalind Abigail Trednati, is a person living with the condition. She recounts the most embarrassing and unforgettable moments in her life and how she was misunderstood and chastised.
My cousins came over and they brought these storybooks, beautiful ones. One time they called me and said, "Can you read